Hey, it's Mike Jacob coming to you from Jerusalem with our thought for the week. Terrible tragedy took place at the beginning of the week. Peretz Sontag was nifter. 2 Fridays ago, he went missing. And over a week later, they found him in his car in upstate New York. I knew him a bit. He lived near the yeshiva for a few years in Shaarei Chesed, a very nice guy who, together with his wife, raised a very fine family. In general, when things like this happen, it's a wake-up call. But I believe that there is a specific message all of us must take from this terrible tragedy. In this week's Parsha, Tazriah, it discusses the concept of leprosy. And basically the Mefarshim say that leprosy, these blotches and blemishes on one's skin, clothing, or his house, came from various aveiras, shortcomings in one's avodas Hashem. Basically, person would do an aveira and he couldn't hide from the reality of it coming out in the open. And that is even true today to an extent, to a very large extent, that in the end, a person may be doing things that he shouldn't be doing. In the end, God's gonna bring it out to the open. And I believe with this story with Peretz, there's a shortcoming in all of us that came out to the open. Think about it. A guy goes missing, it came out that Peretz had certain issues with depression, he had certain financial difficulties he was going through. A guy like that leaves his family, leaves his community on an Erev Shabbos, on a Friday, to escape. It's saying something. It's saying something. Imagine that Friday morning, if he was in shul, everybody would have come over to him and said, Peretz, I love you. Yet tov. Don't worry about it. If you have things, discuss it with us. We can help you. And giving him a big hug. I don't know, but maybe things would have been different. Maybe. And I think that, we all know people that are going through rough times. People that have issues. People that are sometimes it's tough financially. If we would go over them, either give them a hug, say the right words, say, we love you, whatever it is, whatever it takes to raise that person up, it makes a huge difference in people's lives when they know that people care. So I think this is a message that we all can take from this terrible story, this terrible tragedy. That, if we reach out to people, it really makes a difference. And I think this is something that we need to think about, because this is a blemish on us, that this kind of story could take place. So reach out, hug somebody, say the right words, and believe me, it will make a difference. Take care. Shabbat Shalom.